Hello, everyone. Welcome to a weekly series where our students showcase the progress of having this paper published in international journals. Today, we have with us Anoopa Vinod. She has published a paper titled Application of Artificial Intelligence in Poultry Farming, Advancing Efficiency in Poultry Farming with Computer Imaging System. But moving forward with the discussion that we'll be having with her, let us see how at 360 Digit MG, we help our students to achieve success. So let's see this example. We have a student A, we also have a student 360. Now, from the names you might have guessed, student A has been trained at an XYZ institute, whereas student 360 is getting trained at 360 Digit MG. Student A is also getting trained, student 360 is also getting trained. Both of them are doing assignments. The difference comes while working on projects. Student A is working on dummy projects that you can easily find in any open source forums. Whereas student at 360 is given an opportunity to work on real-time projects. And as part of working for the real-time projects, he or she also has to attend daily Scrum calls, have to ensure the end-to-end data pipeline is maintained, have to ensure deployment on-premise as well as on cloud is performed. They also get this opportunity to have client visits, to attend client meetings. And the icing on the cake over here is they also get an opportunity to get their papers published in international journals. So today we have with us Anoopa Vinod. Welcome, Anoopa.
Yeah, hi, Vipin.
Yeah. So let's take us, okay. Yeah, Anoopa, just take us through the project details.
Yeah. So as Vipin explained, my project was on egg detection and counting. So basically, when you consider egg counting, we might think that it's an easy task, right? But not for a poultry industry. For them, there would be like thousands of eggs daily that they have to count. And manually counting all these eggs is not an easy task. It is in fact very time consuming. So that was the business problem in our case. And we were working on providing a solution which would help our customer did not only detect the eggs but also count it in an efficient manner and less time consuming manner. Yeah, so that is the basics about our project scope, Vipin.
Wonderful, wonderful, Anoopa. Now, going forward, we have the project architecture with us. Could you take us through that too?
Yeah. So once we identified the business problem and understood it, the next step is collecting the data. So we got data from our client. They gave a whole chunk of data to us. And then we were a batch of 11 students in that team. So we collected data from our end also. What we did was we combined this data, made it into one single data set, and we loaded into a platform called RoboFlow. So we annotated each of these images inside this platform called RoboFlow. So basically, when you annotate, you have to divide the eggs into different classes. So we divided into brown eggs, white eggs, stained eggs, that just giving an example. So once we annotate the eggs, the next step would be data pre-processing and augmentation. So in RoboFlow itself, you have several features. You can flip the images, you can rotate it, you can add noise, you can blur the images, and then generate 3 times more images from your data set. So once the data set was ready, annotated images were ready, the next step would be training the model. So we researched and found several models. We tried YOLO V3, we tried YOLO V5, V7, and the one that worked best for us was V5. So for egg detection, we went with the YOLO V5. Okay, we loaded the data set into it, and then we ran the model. And then from that, we extracted the weight files. So the next thing was to do the egg counting. So for counting, we developed a manual tracker. For that too, we researched a lot online, and then we wrote our own code. We loaded the weight files into this manual tracker, ran it, and then the tracker was effectively, as you can see, it was giving the count with good accuracy. So once the counting part was also done, we finally deployed it in Streamlit. So that is the entire project life cycle for us.
So friends, as you can see, this is an output video. And as part of the projects, you might have encountered a lot of challenges or problems. So what was your experience? Could you just share of your experience about the challenges, how you tackled it?
So one major challenge that we faced, it was during egg detection phase. So with the YOLO V5. So when we ran the model in the output, we could see that the model was detecting non-eggs also, like stuff like if you place anything round, just similar to an egg, maybe a bulb, maybe a football, the model would detect that also as an egg. So that is when we again researched, and then we found that we have to again retrain the model with another additional data set in it. So in that, what we did was we added one more class. It was called non-egg. And in that class, we added all these footballs and balloons and everything round, whatever we could find, we had loaded that, and we again retrained the model with that. So that actually sorted that issue.
Wonderful to hear. Okay, now since you have been part of the training as well as you have also done the projects, got your journal publication also. Any suggestions or any tips that you want to suggest the students right now enrolled at 360 Digit MG?
Vipin, as you said, the projects are the main, that is the phase where you actually learn. You gain that practical experience from that. So what I would say to the current students is you should be ready to put in a lot of effort, work hard, and during this project phase, connect with your teammates and do a lot of research. So whatever you learned in the theoretical, in the subjects, you get to put this practically, and you get to learn more, deepen your foundation during this project phase. So use it properly, do a lot of research, work with your team, spend additional hours, and I assure you, once you do that, it will be fruitful.
Wonderful, Anoopa. Thank you so much, Anoopa, for sharing your insights as well as helping us understand about the project. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vipin.
So, friends, you heard it from Anoopa. Let's also talk about some offering that we provide. So, as you all know, that we also help you understand the project management methodology that we follow here at 360 Digit MG. We also help ensure our students are trained or skilled in industry tools like Python, Power BI, SQL, and cloud platforms too. And once you're skilled enough, you are also getting this opportunity to work on real-time projects, which ultimately lead to international paper publications. And at the end, you all get a huge skill, that is your experience, which you can showcase anywhere that you want. In addition to that, we have various tools. If you visit our website at 360digitmg.com, you will find mind map, ML architecture assistant, resume optimization hub, animated learning. So mind map would act as your go-to source for understanding or for a quick revision. Okay, the ML architecture assistant will help you out with your high-level project architecture. And resume optimization hub is a new addition, relatively new addition, where you can compare your resume with the job description that you're trying to apply for and see how feasible it is. Okay, and you can also create your resume over there, create your resume covering letter. In addition to that, we have animated learning, where we have this animation as part of the learning, which will keep you engaged. So in addition to these, there are a lot many tools that you can explore on visiting 360digitmg.com. And we have our presence. We have a presence in Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, and you can contact us in this toll-free number 1-800-212-654-321. And for any inquiries, you can mail us at inquiry@360digitmg.com. We are also having a presence in LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So that's about it, friends. Happy learning. Thank you for being here.